Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the channel where we talk anything and everything CS2 related. Today we have a little bit of a market update for you guys. There's been a lot of hype recently around stickers in specific. People have been talking a lot about major stickers recently, especially with everybody waiting for the Austin major stickers to go on sale soon. And there have been many stickers all over the board that have been making insane gains. And today we're going to look at a couple of these and see what my thoughts are on major sticker investing. For now, personally, I'm going to be staying away from major sticker investments. There's just been a bad taste left in my mouth back from Paris when everybody got burnt on those stickers, and Valve just re-releasing borderless stickers over and over and over again. Even Austin Major is technically a bordered sticker, but it really is a borderless sticker. You can just scrape the sticker and it's automatically a borderless sticker. It's kind of a two-in-one, which is a little bit cool. You can either have the bordered version or the borderless version, but I think either way, it's another borderless sticker. Valve is going to continue to not put any effort into their major items. I think major stickers are still kind of a dead investment. I'm very pessimistic about major stickers. I know recently I'm being proven wrong because of the new hype that has come to major stickers. Things like Stockholm and Antwerp, and even things like Katowice 2019 are going up a lot. Um, some of the OG stickers like Katowice 2015, um, even some E-League Atlanta 2017 stickers are going up a lot in price. Stickers just over the whole, across the board, are rising in price. It's not necessarily that I don't believe in the sticker market, it's that I wouldn't invest into it right now. I think investing into it right now would be somewhat FOMO, and I think prices are going to drop back down at some point in the future. For some stickers, maybe this is where the prices stick, especially for a lot of the rare, older stuff at this point. Stuff like 2015, even 2017, even 2018 stickers. A lot of those are extremely rare at this point, and I think a lot of those prices will stick for those rarer stickers. But recent price hypes for, 2021 and on, I'm not really buying into it as much. Overall, I think the best way to profit with sticker investing is to buy unique items. There are many items that are in many, many capsules. Something like the Mouse Hollow is in every single capsule, basically. Something like the Rops Hollow in every single capsule. Navi Hollows, Zaiwu Hollows, the common stuff. Those kind of things I don't think are the greatest investments ever. There are some years where they look a little bit more unique. Maybe they have different colors or something. But in general, I think as unique as you can get is the best. We'll look at a couple examples where maybe the sticker is in only one capsule, and that will benefit that sticker very, very much. Even stickers that are in two capsules tend to do very well. Another class of stickers that's very underrated at the moment is glitter stickers. They got taken out of the most recent capsule, so foils are back and glitters are out. And personally, I think that glitters are really good looking stickers. And they're the same quality as OG hollows. Back in the day, hollows used to be purples, and now glitters are purples. So I don't think that glitters should be as cheap as they are. Some of them are 10 cents, 40 cents, a dollar. I think there's many, many good deals out there that you can get for glitters. And with them being somewhat discontinued, we don't know if they're going to bring them back. We don't know if Valve's going to put glitters into any future major capsules, but there's a chance that they don't put them in any more capsules. Or maybe they switch back and forth between foils and glitters. I'm not sure. It is speculative because, of course, they're betting against glitters being put into future major capsules, but I think it could be a good bet, and that's personally a bet that I'm going to be making, and we'll probably look into that in our investing series. To briefly cover all these old stickers, I'd say 2019, say, yeah, Boston 2018 and back. They're getting so rare that there's very few sales on any of these stickers, and they're extremely slow movers. Boston 2018 hollows, especially the more expensive ones. There's the Sean Garris hollow. Those aren't going to be moving very fast at all. There's going to be a couple sales a month, maybe a sale every couple months. All those stickers just very, very low supply, very rare. They've somewhat reached a price cap, which is what we saw with 2015, Katowice 2015. They sat at the Titan Hollow was like $500 for 4 or 5 years. The Titan Hollow sitting at $790 for the lowest listed price on CS:GO Float. But yeah, it was just sitting at 550. It was like a $550 to $600 sticker for many, many years. So I think at this point that these high prices could stick, which is why these might not be a terrible investment. Again, these are just going to be really slow movers. And after this price hype, these are going to flatline like crazy. They might even drop a bit. All these old stickers, 2015, DreamHack 2014, that's another one that's been moving a lot recently. $448, lowest listed price. Again, a lot of these stickers are reaching recent peak prices back in 2023, 2024. They dipped for quite a long time. They were pretty stagnant for a really long time. Pretty mid investments. Sticker investing in general has just been dead for the longest time, which is why I think the whole sticker market is getting a price hype at the moment. We're just due for one. Stickers have been down for so long. We're kind of due for this hype. But yeah, these older stickers, I think these prices will stick. Actually, I'll make my stand here on this point. I think these prices will stick for these older stickers like Katowice 2015, like DreamHack 2014, like Boston 2018, Atlanta 2017. These stickers are really rare for what they are. The player base back in the day, 2017, was a lot lower than it is today. A lot of these stickers have really low, listings. Only 12 listings for the SK Gaming Hollow on Float. And these stickers were so flatlined, so stagnant. This is why I really wouldn't be investing into something like Boston 2018 or Atlanta 2017. They've just reached kind of a maximum price of sorts. They're so rare, and the amount of people that are applying these stickers and interested in these stickers is so low. The amount of people that want to spend hundreds of dollars to make a mid-tier, high-tier craft, if you know what I mean. Like maybe someone wants to put 4 of these on a factory new Vulcan, and it'll cost them, $500-$600 in stickers if they can get them at a decent price, and slap them on that Vulcan or whatever it is, and they'll lose a lot of that sticker value just by slapping them on there because the stickers aren't in that high of a demand in the first place. So just applying these mid-tier stickers is a lose-lose situation. You just have to do it for the love of the game and to create something that you like and is personal to you, which is why these application rates are so low and why these sales are so rare. See, like someone here is making a craft. They bought 4 of them for $138, $142. You'll see them being bought in batches because someone is, making a personal craft. But besides that, these sales are very low. Application rates are very low for all these rare stickers. And I consider, again, like 2017, 2018 and back to be rare stickers. That was not a brief overview, but we'll get into the newer stuff now. To start off with Stockholm 2021, you know, the oldest, the GOAT, the original borderless stickers. Just right off the bat, this is stupid. Please, please, please don't invest in these. This is so terrible. 1,000 active offers. I mean, if you're buying these, you're getting trolled. You really are. You're getting trolled. $23 for this. If you if you owned it 3 months ago, 90 cents. I mean, this is just a pump and dump. You're 20xing, more than 20xing your money in a couple months. But the gist to this is it's a rare sticker that's in only a couple of capsules. It's a unique sticker. So if you want to play that gambling game, you can try to go find other unique stickers and invest in them, and hopefully they go up in value. One unique sticker that I really enjoy, the Flexo Hollow. Again, this one, all these stickers, all these hollows are getting crazy price spikes as of recent. Again, I don't think it's good to invest in these at the moment. I would wait for these to come down a little bit more. It is merely just a hype at the moment, especially for these newer rare stickers, and especially for things from Paris. I don't think there's just too much supply on something like Paris stickers. It is really hard to see the overall supply, but there is kind of a way to look at the supply, which we'll start right now. With the mouse hollow, we'll look at a little case example of the mouse hollow. We have Copenhagen, we have Paris, we have Stockholm, and we have Shanghai. Paris, obviously, or no, this is Copenhagen. Paris, obviously, going to have the highest applied rate. So what I do is I go into the float database and I search for items with one mouse Paris hollow on it. And 15,137 items show up. So 15,100 mouse hollows from Paris have been applied. That helps kind of gauge the application rates for certain stickers and how many exist. Something like Copenhagen, 5,700. What is this? Stockholm, surprisingly, even though they are much more expensive and were considered a lot more rare, 13,482 Stockholm mouse hollows applied. So it really isn't that rare compared to Paris, 15,000. Copenhagen is almost 3 times as rare as a Stockholm sticker. And then finally, Shanghai, 2,291. A hidden gem. The Shanghai 2024 mouse hollow. Especially because people have been wanting to just make a replacement for what the Stockholm mouse hollow was supposed to be. The Stockholm mouse hollow at one point was hitting prices of over $200. And now we have the Shanghai mouse hollow hitting prices of $37. Even on somewhere like FloatDB, it's hitting very expensive prices. $27 for the Shanghai mouse hollow. I think these prices definitely could stick because this sticker is very unique. It looks very nice, especially in game on a nice blue skin, like a blue phosphor or something. It's a very, very nice blue sticker. So, with the low application rates, with the low supply, I think Shanghai stickers in general could be pretty good investments, except the thing is, you kind of missed the boat. If you wanted to be invested in Shanghai, you should have been invested into Shanghai a lot sooner. I mean, you could have been buying these for $3 a piece. I don't think you should be buying a mouse hollow for $27. Maybe these keep going up, but at this point, I'd say you missed the boat. I'd say look for a new opportunity, look for something else. This is kind of already its peak price. I don't think it can go much higher. I think it can only go down from here. Overall, in the future, maybe years down the line, maybe even in a year, we could see higher prices. But I think for now, you should have bought 2 months ago, 3 months ago. That's all I have to say about this sticker. And a lot of these Shanghai stickers, the rare Atom, $38. I mean, that's just a crazy price. If you're buying these at $38, you're being taken advantage of, and you are a fool. You should have bought it 3 months ago for $8. Again, this is a unique sticker. This is what we've been talking about, to look for examples of rare, unique stickers that are in only one capsule. Especially this sticker in the Shanghai capsule, which is a very undersold major collection. And it only being in one capsule, this makes the sticker very desirable. So that could be a good investment. Again, this one, Passion UA, unique sticker, only in one capsule in Shanghai, which is a low quantity capsule. Low sales for Shanghai this year. FlyQuest, also very good. Just this, Shanghai is very underrated. Shanghai is the new Stockholm. Very, very low supply in all these stickers. I think you missed the bus. I don't think you should be investing into Shanghai stickers at these really high prices. I think maybe there could be opportunities with the glitters. The glitters actually are looking very attractive to me, with them being $27 in a holo, only 44 cents for a glitter. I think that could be a pretty nice deal. Especially, again, as I talked about earlier, with glitters being discontinued as of 2025, with the foils going back into the Austin Major Capsule. I think glitters could be the future. Could be very good buys. Copenhagen stickers, honestly, not my favorite. I feel like all these stickers kind of look washed out and just not very, they don't pop a lot. They look super shiny when you inspect them, but I think when they're on actual guns, they're just mid. Especially the Lin Vision. It's very, very washed out in game. I'm not a big fan of the Lin Vision holo. I do think the Koi holo is very nice. Again, a unique sticker, only in one capsule. And again, I think you missed the boat kind of on this one. This one, I think, is a better investment than other ones. I think this one is going to be vetted as, I don't know, a solid sticker. I think this is almost the new Cloud9. This kind of reminds me of the Cloud9 DreamHack 2014 holo, the very boxy, very bright blue holo. I think this is going to always be a very popular sticker. And this one does have good application rates. So I think this one will be a solid investment. I just don't think in this price hype, this market hype, that you should be buying into this. Should have bought it 3 months ago when you could bought it for $6.50. Shouldn't be buying it at $20. Buying at these prices is just FOMO. I think you should look for other opportunities. Again, I think there is something to look at here with the glitters. I think glitters are underrated at the moment. It is kind of a gamble because they may bring glitters back into a capsule into the future. But I think putting some capital, putting a little bit of an investment into glitters is a smart idea. I think over time, maybe they could be great investments, especially at this very low price. And comparing these two stickers, I much prefer the glitter. You can see so much more of the detail in the sticker over this washed out mess of a holo. I personally would rather have this Lin Vision glitter. And I think these two stickers here could be pretty great. Lin Vision glitter and Koi glitter, especially at 76 cents. Even this is a very beautiful sticker, even though this is in multiple capsules, so this isn't as good. Again, look for unique stickers. Try to stick to stickers that are only in one capsule. But yeah, only in one capsule. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Only in one capsule and a glitter, which is semi-discontinued, I'd say. I think this could be a pretty good investment. A mistake that I do see people make a lot that I would try to avoid is they'll see something like this, the Koi holo, at $18.20, $20 in some marketplaces. And then they'll scroll down and they'll see something like this. It's a Koi Hollow, but with a signature, Adam S. No one knows who Adam S is. But the sticker's sitting at $2.63, which compared to the actual Koi Hollow seems like a good deal. But people don't pay attention to these single signatures. There's 5 signatures from the Koi team. They don't have as good application rates, and people just don't really pay attention to them. People as well don't want some random person's name on their gun. They aren't as good investments, and generally, unless it's a popular pro player, signatures aren't going to be the best investments for you. Sorry, one more thing. Apex Hollow and Apex Glitter in 2 capsules. Unfortunately, in Paris, which is very, very high supply, but I still think Apex is pretty unique and looks very good in game. I think these could be pretty fantastic investments. Paris stickers, I think these were a little bit overhated. I mean, the supply on these were insane. Everybody and their mother was investing into this at the time. 2023 was a pretty wild time. Giant market hype. Pretty similar to the market hype that we're having now. A lot of graphs are similar back to prices in 2023. We are just matching prices in 2023 in a lot of cases. We are also exceeding them in a lot of cases, but there are many cases where prices are just now catching up to what they were in 2023, which is crazy to think about. The player base was massive, but either way, a lot of these stickers have made a lot of gains, especially the ones that are a little bit more unique, like the Fluxo Hollow, which we just looked at, but we'll take another look at it again. I bought a lot of these for under $1, like 80 cents a piece, $2.39 now. Again, if you believed in these, you would have bought them a long time ago. Don't follow market hypes, don't follow market trends. You kind of missed the bus on these. You missed the train. $2.39 now. I wouldn't be investing into these at that price. Up a massive percentage. More than double. It's just I don't think it's worth it. I don't think they have much more room to grow. I think that massive price spike is the growth right there in itself. And I think if you're buying these at this price, you're just helping people cash out. I don't think you're contributing to more market growth. And I'm going to be selling. I'm not going to be holding these more. I'm going to be selling. So I think these prices are going to be coming down. Either way. Antwerp is pretty unique. A lot of these stickers are super unique. The Outsiders. This one is never coming back. 100% never coming back. This is completely discontinued and very rare. The Copenhagen Flames. Interesting color compared to the other ones that exist. Rocks Hollow, obviously. This one reached like mythical status back in the day. These are or have been pretty amazing investments, especially if you bought a couple months ago. As with everything else, you could have bought these for $60, doubled your money in a couple months. Again, I wouldn't be buying at these prices, but this item in specific I think would be more acceptable than others to buy at these high prices. Again, because we are matching price hypes from 2023. So we're just now catching up to old market standards. And as well, this is just a rare collectible sticker that has a cult following behind it. People make crafts with the Rocks Hollow. I don't know why in specific this sticker got so much attention. It is a very beautiful sticker. I just don't think it's all that. I made a lot of money with the rocks. Not the Rocks Hollow, but the Rocks Glitter. Here we are. $1.92. I think I bought these at like 30 cents a piece back in the day. Like way back in the day. Back in 2022. But yeah, again, you could have doubled your money. Bought these for 95 cents, 90 cents. And sold. That's kind of the story for like all of these stickers. I don't know why the entire market is having such a surge. And now people are seeing online people making all sorts of money from things like Shanghai, and the potential that things like Copenhagen, Shanghai, and Austin have had, and people have finally started to bring some interest back into this market again. And then the hype starts happening, and it kind of builds upon itself because people see the prices starting to rise, and then people keep buying at the high prices. So we've just had insane price spikes, which for a lot of items I think will come down. A lot of items I think the prices will stick as well. But I think, again, you shouldn't just want prices to be sticking and for them to be stagnant. You want them to keep going up. And I don't think that stickers have that room and that true demand for the prices to keep going up. I think this is just, again, a fad, a market hype. I think that these prices are going to come back down and level out and come back to earth. I don't think that these will be insane, and I think there's a lot better places that you can put your money. Don't be the guy that buys high and sells low. There are some steals still out there that you can find where you can buy unique stickers for low prices. One of my favorites, this one, the Vinny sticker is very cute. Back in the day, I sold these in 2023 for $10. I think I sold mine for more like $12.50 a piece, and I sold a lot of them. And this sticker since then has just been down. Even something like this hasn't felt the effects of the market hype. Which goes to show, like, these stickers are just so rare. They sell so infrequently that I don't know. I don't really believe in stickers that much. Even the rare stickers that do have good fundamentals, there's just not enough demand behind them. Not enough people are actually applying them and buying them for crafts. This one has gotten a little bit of a price increase, but nothing major. Especially compared to back in 2023 when I was selling them for $12 and now they're $5.30. I'm going to be buying a couple of these personally just because I like them. I think stickers in general, especially these rare stickers, are more of just collector's items and items for CSGO gurus that want to make crafts and have a piece of the history and, just collect major stickers that will appreciate over time, just very slowly. It is part of that diversification conversation. You can have some of these stickers and older items in your collection if you have a bigger portfolio. So overall, I think that right now is not a great time to get into the sticker market. I think it was great a couple months if you were a prophet and you could predict these prices coming. A lot of people did predict these prices, this exact thing to happen, for the market to swell and surge for stickers in specific, because there is so little attention being given to stickers, and with everything else in the market going way high, stickers kind of had to follow suit in a way. So yeah, I think a lot of these prices will stick, but not going to keep going up forever. Now, just to wrap up the video, if you want to make an investment into stickers, I don't recommend it, but if you have to, buy unique stickers. Buy stickers that are only in a couple capsules, if only in one capsule, or if not only in one capsule. I recommend glitters. They got discontinued. I think they're undervalued, and I think they could get a appreciation in the future. If Valve decides not to screw with you and to release them again in capsules in the future, of course Valve can do whatever they want, so that is a little bit of a risk. Either way, that's the end of the video. I just as well want to thank everybody for all the support recently. So many nice comments. A lot of people have been saying they've been enjoying my videos. Lots of likes. I'm glad I've been helping people. Glad I've been being able to share all my information, thoughts, and opinions with you all. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, quote unquote, a little bit under 500, but when I do hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a little bit of a giveaway. So that'll be fun. I don't know what I'm going to give away yet, but we'll give something away. Maybe something like an investment grade item. Maybe just a skin. Who knows? Maybe I'll let the person who wins decide. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But we've been doing pretty good numbers, pretty good views. I appreciate everybody who's been leaving comments. Please continue to leave comments with suggestions and critiques, constructive criticism. I always appreciate it. I'm trying to get better at this whole YouTube thing, increase the production quality. I do work a lot, so I've been trying to find time to do this. It is just a hobby. I can't commit to this full time. But I've been enjoying what I've been doing with it so far, and I enjoy CS2, CSGO in general. A passion of mine, so to speak. And I have been investing a lot on the side too recently, which I wanted to show in this video, but this video is already long, so I'll show it another time. But I made some more investments on the side. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.